Hey VC, what's up? It's yours truly. I am back to post a quick video here. This is going to be my response to Chuck the Canuck, his 50 subscribers contest. I saw Robert Z's response to this a minute ago, which, like a lot of contests here in the VC, I discover them by seeing Robert Z's response and then kind of following the trail back. So I went back to his channel and I discovered the video and just wanted to, start off by saying congratulations on the 50 subs. I think you're up to 80 something now. And I'm one of your subs, and just wanted to say congratulations and kind of jump in and do a quick response to your question, which was again another one of those kind of nice, simple, right to the point type questions, which is really cool. And it was simply put, share a song that you feel is like a very embarrassing song for you. Stuff that maybe you don't play in front of your friends or family or whatever, but when you're by yourself, you totally like jam out to it or whatever the case may be. So, it's kind of an interesting question for me because, I mean, for those of you that know me, know that my taste is kind of all over the place, and there's not a ton of stuff that embarrasses me in my collection. For the most part, since I was a kid, most of the music I listened to and everything never fit my outward persona, so there was always something that didn't fit with me. That's just kind of the norm. And a lot of this, I'm a big 80s fan, so a lot of the cheesy stuff that takes place back in the 80s, I kind of dig. And excuse me, and to some degree, I've always kind of felt like when I'm digging that stuff that's really cheesy or not stuff that everyone likes, or not even stuff that's considered great music or whatever, not in a rebellious type of way, but in a way it kind of makes me feel like, okay, you're being true to yourself when it comes to what you're digging in music, and you're not following trends or what's supposed to be cool, what's not supposed to be cool. So if someone likes whether you listen to Taylor Swift or not, it's like, well, you don't care if you hear the groove and or Tiffany from the 80s, or just like a lot of that cheesy stuff that I love. So the way I kind of thought about maybe picking my cheesiest song, it would have been easier to pick a number of different cheesy albums that I thought were kind of embarrassing, but the criteria I used for picking my cheesiest song was thinking a lot of cheesy stuff sometimes is meant to be funny when you really get on the cheesy side, like Robert Z showed Weird Al Yankovic in his. So I thought, what's like the one song that's meant to be kind of funny, silly, it's meant to be cheesy, it's meant to be kind of stupid, silly, or whatever, but it's the one song that I would probably say I've turned into a very serious song. Like when I hear it and when I listen to it, I actually jam out to it. I'm not just going with the silliness, but like the song itself, I actually dig and think it's like a jamming song. And even if it wasn't meant to be silly, I would think, it's just a jamming song. So I thought that would put like a little more separation between the silliness and what I think about it. So once I kind of put that criteria in my head, it was very easy to kind of come up with a song. So actually, I'll just kind of play it, and then I'll talk about it afterwards. But so again, keep that in mind. This is a song that, from its silly, cheesy nature, is meant to be what it is, but yet I have turned it into a serious song in my mind, in my listening experience, and so forth. So here we go. You got it queued up there. Had me laughing already.
Robin, you got to help me.
Sure, Cookie Monster. What's the problem?
Me got Sesame Street fever.
What makes you think that?
Me feel like eating cookie.
But you're the Cookie Monster. You always feel like eating cookies.
Robin, now me feel like eating cookies and dancing at the same time. Get down, get down. Me a cookie eating, cookie dancing. Ooh. Singing and dancing cookie. C is for cookie,
my goodness, man. I'm sorry. I love it. I freaking love it. Oh, man. Again, like I said before, most of you that know me in the VC, you know, my musical taste is all over the place, and disco is one area that, you know, I love it. But yeah, I mean, that song, especially the part where Cookie Monster, when they go into the chorus and he starts singing "The C is for Cookie, that's good enough for me." He's jamming. That's all I can say. It's no longer Sesame Street or whatever else. He's jamming. I mean, Cookie Monster is jamming. He's not a character anymore. He's an artist singing a jamming song, and I love it. I'm sorry. So yeah, if I'm ever sitting down having discussions or debate with people about best disco tracks or whatever else, could it be embarrassing for me to try to pull out "C is for Cookie" off of Sesame Street Fever and I mean actually sit there and argue how it's one of the best disco tracks of all time? That could be a little embarrassing, but in here it holds its spot. That song is jamming. Man, Cookie Monster, like I said, Cookie Monster in that chorus is getting his groove on. That's all I can say. So there you go, man. That's my pick. I put it out to the world. Probably won't shock anybody in the VC, but that's that's my pick. So again, congratulations on the subs. Glad I had a chance to jump on board your contest here. I'm almost scared to say it, but like I end most of my VC videos, let me know what you think, guys. And I'll talk to you soon.